Hey guys, no, I just did that. I already did the intro.
We live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you rolling with me.
Hey guys, it's Phonts. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a little mini voiceover. Get ready with me. I had my makeup very similar to this in my previous video, which is the Declutter with Me Makeup Vanity Edition. So if you didn't see it, I'm gonna link that down below. But my makeup was like this, and my best friend commented on it and she said she wanted to see how I got it. So I was like, bet, I'm gonna film it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Something that I'm gonna mention really quickly, I was listening to music, so if I looked crazy during the video, that's why. And number two, I forgot to put on primer, so I'm gonna tell you guys what I use for primer because I'm not really feeling my makeup, but it looks good, but like she ain't primed. So I normally use a setting spray to prime my face. My go-to for that is this one. It's by Makeup Revolution. It's the Sport Fix one. It's like, I relied on this all summer. It's super heavy duty, protects your skin, sets your face really well. And then I always set it with the powder. So what I did, and this is just what I did in the last video, I sprayed this all over my face, I let it dry down a little bit, and then I set it with the tiniest bit of my Airspun powder. This is just the naturally neutral one, nothing crazy. And if I'm being really extra like I was the day I filmed it, I also go in with something for my pores right here. And, oopsie. And that's just this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I use a lot of it. I'm still indifferent to it, but I have it and it comes in handy like that. So that is how I primed my face. I showed prepping my skin and I just glossed over primer. Shocker. So yeah, that's that. Let's hop into the video. Hey guys, so we're hopping into the rest of my skincare. I'm just toning my face with my Evian spray. I go in with my eye cream and I blend it out with a fluffy brush. And then I moisturize, and if I'm leaving the house, always use sunscreen because these dark spots, they got your girl messed up and I just can't deal with that anymore. Naturally I prime. I forgot primer. Shocker. Shocker, because I never forget it. So we're going to go hopping into color corrector. I am using one from Anastasia. Like I said, I've been breaking out. A pimple I can deal with, the dark spots, no. So had to take care of that. I'm using a Juvia's Place foundation, and I know I said before I didn't really want to talk about them on my channel after the whole mess, but I still have it, so I try to use it when I'm not filming, and then someone asked to see what I use, and I don't like to lie, so we here. It is pretty full coverage though. I know y'all about to say that does not match you. Anytime I wear it on camera, people say, oh, it's like super olive. I don't see it olive in person. It's a little off, but I don't know, once my whole face is done, it works. And yeah, I feel like I have slight olive undertones and all I see is the yellow, so I don't know. That's not undertones, poo. So we're gonna move on. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up under my brows. I use the LA Girl Pro Conceal for this, and then again I'm using Juvia's Place to highlight the rest of my face. And I think I'm gonna do my nose contour too. Yep, so that's a wand from a concealer just because I like the wand, but I'm just using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. And then I like to use a brush to blend out most of my concealer before I hop into my sponge like I do right now. So I'm just going in right there. It is really full coverage though. I love it. It's a little too dewy for me though. Like I'll set it, but I don't know. But this is what I use that day because like I said, I try to use it when I'm not really filming. So I'm just blending that in. That is the LC sponge. I freaking love that sponge. You need it. And then I'm using the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. That is like my go-to blend out my nose contour brush. And I just yo-yo between that and my sponge. And I'm listening to music, so please, I know I look crazy. Don't come for me. I had extra of the foundation out and I'm taking out a little bit more. And I'm cream contouring. I haven't cream contoured in a hot minute, but I was just real extra that day and that's what I did. So I'm doing that today, bringing it down the chin and on the jawline because it's just desperate times in the kingdom. And then I'm going to set under my eyes. That's the JCat Beauty Banana Powder. So before I bake, I have to set it. I tried baking straight away and I just felt like I had a lot of like tugging with like any powder. So to set the rest of my foundation, I'm using the Fenty Honey Powder. Y'all, anytime I use this powder, I always get compliments on my face. I don't know what Rihanna did, besides she did that, okay? So I love using that to set my face. And then I'm going to take the banana shade, which is like super bright, but I'm here for it, and I'm going to bake under my eyes and above my chin. Ida brush is back. I don't know why we let her go. She leaves the girl snatched, so, you know, period. I just use that to contour, and then I'm baking underneath it. I'm using the shade Honey, and I dusted away the one above my lip because I don't like it to be up there for too long. I don't know. I get a little weird about that. I'm not 100% sure of the bronzer I'm using. I want to say it's my Wet n Wild one. The blush that I used that was on my cheeks, and now that I'm putting on my lids, you guys see it right there. It is the Anastasia Peachy Love Trio. It's my go-to. I normally just mix all the shades. I'm dusting away the rest of the bake, and that is the Kiko 208 Water Shadow. If I don't know, if you don't know, if I don't put it, it's usually that shadow. It's my favorite. I'm going back into the Wet n Wild bronzer. Most days, like, I just use bronzer all over. I put it all over my crease, and I go a little bit crazy with it under my eyes, and then I put a nude under in my waterline, and that one is from Essence. I love it. I don't know, it's so creamy, it lasts all day, and it keeps my eyes super bright. And this is the Essence mascara. I think it's like the false lash effect or something. Y'all, it's bomb. So I put that on to prep my eyes for lashes. I'm going to use the Kiss 01 lashes. But before that, while the glue gets tacky, I'm just going to highlight like right under my arch and in the inner corner. I just go crazy with it. I like to bring it upward because, I don't know, my eyes are kind of wide. Y'all, my sister came home. I had to cut out what I said because I'm so mean to her. Coke, if you're watching, I love you. So yeah, I'm just gonna put on my lashes now. I put on my dots. I fucking love the dots. I know I said I wouldn't curse, but like, it's so cute. So yeah, that and lashes is now like my new go-to look, especially if I can like be a little bit more chill, you know. I'm dusting away the bake. That is a Morphe brush. You use any brush, honestly. But then once I dust away the bake, sometimes I gotta touch up things. Like, I feel like I look a little too light, a little off. Make sure the nose contour is looking nice and flawless. Bringing the dots under my eyes, I just kind of line it up with my pupils, although my eyes looked a little crooked right there, so I don't know how I did that right. And then mascara for the bottom. My lips, super basic. I just do a brown liner, and I mix 2 of the soft mattes from NYX. I used London and Abu Dhabi, and then I put a gloss on top, but like a basic clear gloss. But that's the look. Okay, so that is the finished look. I'm looking at the viewfinder. Forgot primer, but we still should poppin' out here. I'm loving the dots. I did not mention this. I started doing dots because Allyiah's face does dots, and I don't care how stupid that makes me sound. They're so freaking cute. She does hers white when she is wearing them. They're always white, but I dried out my white eyeliner, so I use black, and I'm here for it. So yeah, that's that. I just didn't want anybody to think I just thought of that on my own. I love her, so that's where the dots came from, and we're living and we're thriving. And I hope you enjoyed the video. My hair is looking kind of crazy, but that's okay. I will see you looking much better in the next one. Bye guys.
We live a lush life, champagne, gold rain. We get to be everything that we wanna be. Running that red light, slide through, fast car, Malibu. I just want you only with me.